Why should people believe you? You're holding these people. I know you say it's logistically challenging. There's bombs everywhere. But there would be a way. The UN is still there. There are ways to let some people go.
You are negotiating with me, or you are asking as a journalist?
I'm asking a journalist because there are Americans there as well. Abu Obaida said that Hamas is willing to release foreign hostages. Is that offer still valid? Could you explain to me what are these details? What are the conditions?
I have no details because the situation on the ground is so complicated and so dangerous.
In that statement from Abu Obaida, it said that the foreigners, including the Americans, are not considered part of this conflict, that Hamas and the military wing do not consider them an enemy. So why don't you just let them go? Just take them someplace and let them go.
Have you an idea about the Gaza Strip? No inch in Gaza Strip is safe. You cannot move from any side to any side. I think it is very serious, very dangerous for the guests, for the prisoners, for the hostages, and for the Palestinians. He said it clearly, the aggression and the attacks against the Gaza Strip, against the Palestinians, then we are ready to release all the civilians, including the foreigners.
Can I just clarify this? You say you're willing to release all of the civilians, including the Israeli nationals, if there is a stopping?
Yes, including the Israeli civilians and all the foreigners.
And what are you asking for in order to do that? Do you want the airstrikes to stop? Is that the condition?
Stop the aggression. How can we, technically, logistically, it is impossible to do it.
So are you telling me right now that if the airstrikes stop, then all of the civilians, who I assume you mean are non-soldiers, all of the civilians, Israelis, foreigners,
yes,
they come out immediately?
Yes, this is what he announced yesterday, and I think it is still valid.
And what about the soldiers, the Israeli soldiers who were captured? You've talked about freeing the civilians, Israelis and foreigners. What are you asking for the Israeli soldiers?
To release all our prisoners.
All of them? Everyone?
Why not? Why should a Palestinian spend 40 years in jail? 40 years. Why?
And is that is the official position, that to get these soldiers back, every single Palestinian held in an Israeli jail must walk free?
This is the minimum.
That is a minimum. There's more?
Yes, the siege has to be lifted. Our rights of independence and self-sovereignty have to be achieved.
Why should people believe you? You're holding these people, and some of them could be released. I know you say it's logistically challenging. There's bombs everywhere. But there would be a way. The UN is still there. There are ways to let some people go.
You are negotiating with me, or you are asking as a journalist?
I'm asking a journalist because there are Americans there as well. And our viewers want to know about their family members.
Organization have left the Gaza Strip, by the way.
There are still representatives of those 8 organizations. There are ways. I'm not telling you how to do this. I'm just trying to say there must...
Therefore, again, this is impossible. That's it. Point. We are not negotiating now.
No, I'm trying to explain to our viewers. There are Americans held.
I asked the question and I have answered you repeatedly. It is impossible for security reasons, for technical, logistical reasons, for a lot of reasons.
So that our viewers might hear that and say that this offer doesn't mean anything. That if you're not willing to carry it out, then it doesn't mean anything.
How? Well, if you stop the aggression, it can be implemented over the next hour. Should I release the prisoners while I'm killed on a 24-hour basis by the killing machine of Israel?
I understand. That was very useful. I appreciate these clarifications.